My entire career flashed before my eyes. From me playing in Queens at this little local league called HBQVB. I remember like it was yesterday, they had this little tire and I was the only kid that could throw a ball through the tire. And then playing T-ball, then playing coach pitch, and then travel ball, my first travel ball tournament, and then college. And it just, like I said, that was the body numbness that I have a feeling I'm gonna feel when I touch the mound.
What grade are you in? How old are you? Yeah, could you look up at the camera and say this then?
Because growing up, I was little, man. Like I was like 4'5". I was always that kid, like the little scrawny kid that could play, but it's like, he ain't got no chance. And my dad, I give my dad a lot of credit. He saw the potential. He saw it coming from a long time away.
You know, he was never the biggest one, and I think that plays into who he is today. You know, he'll play with a little chip on his shoulder because a lot of people doubted him going through it, and we just kept saying, keep plugging through, keep doing your thing.
Remember how you throw that. Remember how it feels. Sorry.
And I used to play and have people say, you can't do it, you can't do it. And then even to like little stuff in travel ball where like, I was always the guy that threw in championship games, but then all of a sudden, I'm not throwing in championship games anymore because I wasn't the biggest and I didn't throw the hardest. That was the stuff that drove me to keep playing, and then just reminded myself that you just gotta keep working because hard work beats talent. And I was talented, but the drive that my dad instilled in me and my mom instilled in me to just go to work and put that chip on my shoulder. And that's the same thing I'm kind of trying to instill in my little brother right now.
Again, very nice brotherly love right there.
Hey, Justin.
So short and sweet because he's not supposed to be on the phone right now. I can only see my mom on game day.
I'm proud of you, though. He's that person where I have a bad day, he'll cheer it up for me. And on and off the field, I just love him when he does that because like, it's like the person I can really go to and talk about anything.
Every time we'd go to a family function, especially at her cousin's house, you know, they would have barbecues outside, and you know, me and him would bring a glove and start playing catch during the barbecue, and you know, everybody would come to him and say, well, make sure you have a backup plan. Make sure you have a backup plan. And he would get angry, and he'd be like, there is no backup plan. This is the plan.
This is it. This game is all I know. I eat, sleep, and breathe it. Don't quote me on the age, but I want to say like 7 or 8 years old, I told my mom I was going to play in the big leagues. And then at 10 or 11, when I found out about the whole draft process and stuff, I said I was going to get drafted in the first round. Yeah, so from day one, I've never had a backup plan. I still don't.
With the 19th selection in the 2016 MLB Draft, the New York Mets select Justin Dunn, a right-handed pitcher from Boston College in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts.
Peter Gammons, you saw this kid up close. What do you think of him?
Well, this is an amazing story. Went up to prep school in Northern Connecticut Gunnery School. When he got there as a freshman and he was playing on the team, he was 5'5" and 110 pounds. It's a great story, and he's an amazing development. And here he is now going in the first round of the draft.
Me and Alonzo, we went straight to high A in the Florida State League. And then from there, I don't know, things just spiraled. I was getting hit harder than I've ever gotten hit before. Guys were taking pitches that I would usually get swings on. Coaches were trying to make changes. Those changes didn't work. And I like lost who I was as a player, and I wasn't having fun playing the game.
So when you're stressing like that, and as his father would say, you've overthrown it, you stepped out of yourself. And now you want to control it because you're not getting the result you want. So I think if I throw harder, I'm going to get the result that I want. But sometimes you don't get it.
To go out and get smacked in the mouth like that kind of was like, dang, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not cut out for this, or maybe I should have went back to college for another year, or maybe I am just a reliever because I can only do it for 1 or 2 innings and I can't sustain it. like I said, I mean, I had one game, I came out against Tampa Bay, the Stone Crabs, got pulled in the second and went straight to the bathroom and like full-on hyperventilation, like panic attack, like breathing heavy, called my mom, and I was like, I don't know if I can do it.
As a mom, you want to get there instantly, but sometimes if you just step back and breathe, exhale, you'll center yourself again and you'll find it.
My mom telling me to breathe helped a lot, and to come from that is amazing, because I don't think about the success I had last year or the success I had this offseason. I always think about how I felt in 17, and just to say I overcame that and I stuck with it and got to this moment is really special. Sitting in the locker room and coach was congratulating us on a good year. I was like, dang, probably not getting the call. And my pitching coach was like, well, we sent 2 bats up, but it's only right that we send a pitcher and all this stuff. And looking around the room, like hoping it's me, but don't really necessarily know it's me. And he said it was me and just dropped my head and started crying, like bawling. But it didn't really hit me until I called my mom. That's when I really felt it, and it felt real.
And he's like, I'm going to Seattle. And I started screaming, and then when the tears flowed from both of us, and I'm like, why are you crying? And he's like, I really didn't think it was gonna happen. And I'm like, we've been preparing for this day for so long. Why didn't you think it was gonna happen?
Called my dad, and I was like, Pops, we did it.
And I said, what'd we do? What'd we do? What are you talking about? And then he's made that comment, you know, I'm going to the show.
All those years of me and you fighting in a batting cage, or you driving me around to lessons and yelling at me in the car because I threw a stupid pitch, or fighting in the car because I didn't steal a base at the right time, you know, it paid off and we did it. And he was trying to act all cool, but I knew deep down inside he was crying on the inside, but I was bawling.
You know, I'm holding it back. I'm like, all right, I'll call you later. Goodbye. Go do what you got to do. And hung up the phone, and I shed a few tears. Just the process and everything that he's been through, and him knowing that he wanted this, and I wanted it, and Donna wanted it, Brother Ryan wanted it so much for him.
It'll hit me when I first walk out to go stretch, and I start long tossing. In the bullpen, I'll be all right. And then they're doing the pregame video and all that stuff right before we walk out. I think it'll hit me again. And once I toe the rubber and know it's time to go, there'll be a lot of emotion there. And once I throw my first pitch, it'll just be pitching.
A guy we've been excited to see, Justin Dunn. He makes his major league debut this evening, right-hander. Had a good year down in Texas. And we've been waiting for this for a long time.
First strikeout for Dunn. And here you go. Another slider down out of the strike zone.